Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream here on October 7th. It is 46 a.m. UK time, which means it's 2:45 a.m. Eastern time. I hope you're all well. Let me know in the chat, how are we doing? Are we crushing it? Are we killing it? We're having a good day? Also, how did you end yesterday? Green, red, flat? What happened? What happened? What happened? Let me know. Guys, as a reminder, this is day number 5 of the Zero to Hero challenge. We're taking a 50k growth account from the eval stage to the funded stage, and then obviously from funded to payout. So let's get into this. As a reminder, guys, we always have NQ in the top left, we have ES in the top right, we have gold in the bottom left, and we have oil in the bottom right. So let's see what has NQ done in the last couple hours. First of all, we're going to go to the daily charts as usual, and we see here, interesting, we had a nice candle 3 closure yesterday. I was expecting that we're getting a move further down. We didn't get that, which is fine. That means today we have another day where we can expect expansion. We have a total range so far today of, let me check, total range of 72.5 points, so nothing too major, right? And so far it's been a bearish day. Could be that this is just the down wick to make another push to the upside into another all-time high. Let's see. Daily open was at 25,158.75, and we retested previous day mid, which is at 25,124. Previous day mid is the midpoint of the yesterday's daily candle. Previous week high is also retested at 25,196. So pretty much what we have done today is we opened at daily open, we retested previous week high, we retested previous day mid, and we're now in the middle. So very indecisive so far today. Let's see where this takes us. On the hourly, let's check. On the hourly, what do we have here? All right, we have a nice, that's that candle 3 closure on the daily, right? But basically, we made the little move up right after the open and then came straight down to retest previous day mid. So this could be a nice retesting point, and now we're going to start pushing up. Let's see. On the 5 minute, on the other hand, let's see. Yeah, this looks like it's a pullback. However, we've got to be very careful. I mean, if we come further down, we have our Asia low, right, at 25,122.50, and then further down than that, we have the New York low at 25,108.50, yesterday's New York low. To the upside, obviously, daily open, right, at 25,184.50, and then previous week high at 25,196. But let's be patient, as we usually are, and see what the market does. I'm going to put this on the 3 minute chart. By the way, guys, I now have, as you can see, I have 2 times 4 big candles on the chart. These are the 30-minute candles, and these are the hourly candles. That really helps me spot both at the same time, which is pretty sick. All right, chat. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Science. Good morning, Matey. Good morning, Next Bar Trader. Good morning, Pip Hunter. Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Taco Trader. Good morning, Goiko. Good morning, Brett. Good morning, Robert. Loving Nature Guy, Max, Adam, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Gary. Let's see. What is happening, guys? What is happening? Kelly Girl says, hi, Nick from Florida. Damn, you're up late. You're up late. Or you're up very early. Judas Joe says, hey, Nick, anyone ever tell you look like Federer, or am I tripping? Dude, this goes too far now. This goes too far. Roger Federer, come on, man. I mean, he's not as good as a tennis player as I am. No, I'm kidding. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. All right, let's see what ES does. ES, very similar move to NQ. I like when they're in sync. The levels are Asia low at 6775, and then we have Asia high at 6786. Daily open at 6789.50. Interesting. All right, we're going to put this on the 3 minute chart as well. And same thing here, 30-minute chart and then hourly. So we can see both at the same time. Gold. Actually, gold, it's funny, crossed 4,000 for the first time in history at 8:25 p.m. Eastern time yesterday. Gold crossed 4,000, the 4,000 mark for the first time in history, which is pretty freaking crazy. I mean, yesterday during the stream I said probably gold is going to go to 4,000 today. It didn't happen in that session, but it didn't happen yesterday on Monday. 4,000.1, which is insane, absolutely insane. And now this level is obviously going to be a very, very strong psychological level. So we might range here for a bit on gold. But let's see. I'm going to put this on the 3-minute as well. And then have the 30-minute and the hourly right next to it. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. Oil, let's check. Asia low is at 61.65. And then the high is at 62.04, but currently in the consolidation zone, so not interested. Also, I don't really like oil, to be honest. Oil is just messy. I don't like to trade it. Who trades oil, guys? Who trades oil? Messy life. My bias is long for the day on NQ. Hope you're well, Kismas. Thank you. I'm doing fantastic. Fantastico. Vixelar, just woke up. You look like Michael Jordan or maybe Leo Messi. Oh man, guys. This is insane. All right, let's look at our Zero to Hero challenge account. Currently, we see the account balance is at 49,335, which means we are currently $1,335 away from the maximum loss limit. I mean, this challenge hasn't started in the best way. We're all aware of that. However, we still have the account. We haven't blown anything. And that is what matters, right? You can fight your way back out of drawdown. This is not a problem at all. And it's part of the game. Sometimes drawdown doesn't happen in the eval stage and you just go straight to funded. And then sometimes you go into major drawdown first and you have to fight your way back out of it. But this challenge is here to prove that you can fight your way back out of it. And if not, well, it could be that we need a second try. It could be that we need a third try. This challenge, I'm going to hold it. With this challenge, I'm going to keep it very, very real, right? So that you see the entire realistic journey of trading one mini on a 50K growth account, taking it from eval to funded and then to payout with all you guys. How are you guys' Zero to Hero accounts looking? Anybody traded them besides the London session, besides what I took? Let me know. Gary says, on NQ expansion or consolidation, yesterday closed within range of previous day high low. Look, if you look at the daily, there we go. Technically, right, it would be a candle 2 closure. However, if we look at the overall trend, I mean, obviously NQ is still in an uptrend, right? We made this swing low here on Friday. Tapped right into fair value gap, pushed nicely out of it, had an expansion candle yesterday. So this was a candle 3 closure, and I expect that this candle today is going to further expand, honestly. That would be a candle 4 kind of setup. That's what I'm looking to get. Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe we get an inside day. I mean, nothing on the calendar in terms of news, so. Mike says, Nick, you're the best. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad that I can be of value. Roop, yes, we do have giveaways. It's actually a good reminder. Yesterday we hit 280 likes for the giveaway. So today we need 285 likes. So if you haven't already, smash that like button, get us to 285 likes, and we're going to do a 50K growth account giveaway. You know what's pretty cool? In the during the overnight session, we just hit 36,000 subscribers. So it's 36,000 of you. Thank you very much for the support and for tuning in, day out, especially you OGs. Kenny Kane, you restarted the challenge on Friday and it's going well now. Nice. That's great. That is very great. Ivar, you came 7th on Marble Race yesterday. Hey, Shukufuku, you won. You won the Marble Race. Hell yeah. What's up, Deep J? Let's go. Ooh, gold. Gold trying to do a little push down here with a bit more volume. Harsh, for the fractal model on NQ, I mostly use the 3-minute, 30-minute and the 5-minute, 1 hour. I prefer the 5-minute, 1 hour though. Gary, you're down $258 on your 0 to hero evals. All right. General Tim 21. No, what was your question around volume profiles? Wait, I can scroll up. Oh, there it is. So hi Nick, when looking at volume profile, do you compare the overnight with the previous RTH or overnight with previous overnight? I don't look at the volume profile. I don't use it. I mean, I use the volume indicator, right? And the only thing I look at is I know that an average 5-minute candle during the London session has like 600 volume, right? So as long as that's given, I know it's a more or less normal London session. All right. Let's see. What do we have in store for today? Tommy says, hey Nick, only one giveaway is boring. Most of us can't win. Can you do flash promo sale during live stream to spice things up? Well, look, I could also do no giveaway. All right. I mean, I'm giving away a 50K growth account every single day. And obviously, I don't make the decisions around giveaways, right? This is the giveaway I'm given for this session. So that's what I'm going to give away. But I mean, honestly, can't really complain about getting stuff for free, right? Just show up every day and participate every day, and your chance is going to increase. Let's see. Brett, why NASDAQ act calm all week and then go crazy on NFP day? Well, because it's the markets, right? Uncertainty. It's a balance game. Buying, selling, and people want to be certain about their decisions. And when they have the numbers about news, they're going to be more certain about decisions that they make in the market. Let's see. Harsh, do I check the daily or 4-hour? I do, yeah, for the bias. However, I trade on 5-minute, 1 hour, or 30-minute, 3-minute. Let's see. Baxter, Nick, what's your entry model on the fractal model? I just joined the stream. Well, I'm waiting for candle 2 closures and then change in state of delivery, ideally intro candle in the candle 2. And then I wait for a retest of a point of interest, and then I take the trade. I will explain it when I take a trade today. Just stick around. But Watson, does Tradeify allow using Trade Copier for both eval and funded accounts? Yes, absolutely. You can copy trade as many accounts as you want, eval or funded. GHXST Trader, Nick, what is the difference between advanced and growth accounts? Well, the major difference is an advanced account has, actually 2 major differences. An advanced account has an intraday trailing drawdown. That means when, let's say you are in a trade and you go $1,000 into profit with that trade, the drawdown will follow you, right? And then if you lose 500 and you only realize 500, your drawdown will have moved by 1,000. Whereas the growth account, the growth account has an end of day drawdown. So if you go $1,000 in profit, you fall back 500, your drawdown hasn't moved until the end of the session. Then it will move by however much profit you have realized. And also, advanced accounts have an activation fee and growth accounts do not. The London session opens in 20 seconds. Guys, be ready. Be ready. Let's see. Roop, we choose giveaway winners by the wheel of name. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. The London session has opened. We have a candle 2 closure on the hourly channel, on the hourly chart. And we also have a candle 2 closure on, actually, no, we don't. We only have a candle 2 closure on the 30-minute, my bad. So 30-minute candle 2 closure. Let's see where this takes us. Might be a bullish setup. However, right now we're just really bouncing between Asia low and daily open. So let's see. We might get a bullish setup though. Gold about to break this range. Interesting. Brett says, if NASDAQ had feelings, it would laugh at my analysis. Damn, I'm thirsty today. I had a cardio day today. Always get super thirsty on cardio days. Hey, what's up, Leia? How's it going? How is it going? Let's see. Patrick, you received your Project X account last night? Hell yeah, man. The giveaway account? Deep says over 70 million verified payout. Actually can't change it on the stream, unfortunately. I know, it's way more. It's crazy. Actually, by now, let me pull this up here. Tradeify all time is at $77 million in verified payouts. 77 million. We're soon going to cross 80, which is pretty insane. Pretty insane. Nice, Patrick. All right, so if Patrick received the giveaway account, that means the giveaway accounts have been going out. Nick has done some work yesterday. Background Nick. So that's great. Mr. One, you need to check in the FAQ. I'm not 100% sure. Corey, exactly. Either you get it or you don't. I'm here to learn from someone profitable. The knowledge is way better than a free account. You're probably going to blow in most cases if you don't know how to trade. Yep. Good point. Good morning, Ursula. All right, we're getting a push down here. So what I would like to see for a long, if we go along in a long, right, I would want to see a retracement into 50% of the previous 30-minute candle and then a push up close through 63. Once we get that, I'm going to enter a long. If we don't get that, well, then we don't get that. Then we don't take the trade. Let's see. Roop says, I think it will drop down and sweep liquidity before moving higher. It could be. Could be. Leia, you took a short on NG and lost. Well, but I'm assuming you stuck to your rules. Pedro, yes, all good, man. How are you? Deep, you should. You should try Tradeify. Trading with Tradeify, it's literally one of the easiest firms to get a payout with. And not just because I'm biased, like for real. Tony, you received your 150k Lightning funded account that you won. Amazing. That's awesome. Shukafuku, you also got it? Yes, nice. Roop, you never want to give away in your life? Well, then tune into this session every single day and maybe that's going to change. Gary asks, are you and Background Nick secretly the same Nick? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Aditya, no, we don't necessarily have to take out Asia lows for a long. However, that would be preferred if that happens. Hey, Surab. Thank you, Olasdot. Appreciate it. Good morning, Trader Darko. All right, what do we see? I don't really feel like shorting gold right now. Oil technically has a clean setup, but I really despise trading oil. Only if it's my last resort. Mehdi says, I won one account last Friday, September 26th, and still did not receive the account credentials. Then open a ticket, please. Open a ticket. Might be that it got lost somewhere. Patrick, yes, I do. The difference is with Project X, you have to buy the API subscription to be able to trade it through TradeSyncer. Gary, no, you know what? It's a good idea. Let's switch oil to DAX instead. I can't trade the DAX on this account though, but we can at least look at it. or YM. Same issue there though. Can't trade it. Cheetah, you have been in London and New York, session streams every day and never won anything. Well, let's hope your luck changes, man. All right, this looks more like a continuation play, not gonna lie. So definitely not looking for longs right now. Not looking for longs right now. Aditya says Project X has inbuilt trade copier. Why do traders need trade syncer? Well, Tradeify also has an inbuilt trade copier. It's just if you want to trade multiple firms at the same time, then you need trade syncer. Patrick, if you want to take part in the daily giveaway, you have to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and I will then send you guys a Google form. You fill out that Google form once, and then you're in. Yes, Pedro, I pay for the indicator. Bodie, target filled, got the short and NQ. Hell yeah, man. Done for the day. Let's go. Well done. Gary, BTC. Where is BTC, by the way, price-wise? BTC is at $124,000. Came back a bit, huh? After making all-time high here. 126. Damn. It's insane. That's insane. Insane, insane, insane. All right, there we go. Ooh, nice push here. Okay, that's interesting. So this long would technically come into play once we close through the 63 level on NQ. However, keep in mind, if that happens, the stop would be pretty large. Oh no, actually no, it's fine. Stop would be 26.5 points. Okay, that's all right. And then we would target previous week high. Pretty much a one-to-one trade that we would go for here. Something like this. But first we need confirmation. So I'm not in this trade right now, obviously. This is just hypothetical. This is the idea. Max, no, I don't know how long the code from the giveaway is valid, but why would you wait? Just use it. Redeem your code. See, Dan, we're actually working on doing crypto payments in the future as well. So you can pay with credit card or crypto. But right now it's crypto. Carrie, I watch all Tradeify stream, including backtesting and gaming. Yeah, man, you're a legend. You're a legend. All right, it seems like we're not getting that push, and it was just a fair value gap retest. Trader Dark, who says I want to trade 20 prop accounts. I'm trading my own capital. You inspire me to start the prop trading. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you're already used to trading your own capital, honestly, like trading your own capital is harder mentally than trading prop accounts. So then just start with props. Just start with one account. And then when you see a payout, use that payout to buy more accounts, right? You can have up to 5 accounts with Tradeify, which is pretty sick. Bargov, I just don't trade CFDs. I only trade futures. Brett says, are futures traders born brave or just broken hopeful? Well, I don't know. Tender, yes, of course you should pick the hours with the best win rate for your strategy. However, for me, that's 2 hours of London session and then about 3 hours of New York session. Dude, Gary, the Indian Christmas remix, it's fucking awesome, man. I listened to it yesterday. Dude, I'm gonna be singing that throughout the entirety of December, I tell you. Every stream. Oh boy. Yeah, Rube, tell them, smash the like button. We need 385. No, actually 285. Sorry, my bad. 285. We're at 146. So we need some more likies. Kelly, major difference between advanced accounts and growth accounts. Advanced has intraday trailing drawdown and an account activation fee. Growth has end of day drawdown and no account activation fee. Wayne, I don't know. Discovering you prefer the Asia session? Okay, then trade the Asia session. Yeah, Rick. London is awesome. We don't know yet, Pedro, right? The 30-minute equilibrium, if we don't close through it, it's still respected. But we need that push up now. Let's see. What's up, Franja? Good evening. Morning for me, but... Okay, F, Max, that's fair. That's a fair point. That is a very fair point. Bodhi, consistency is 20% on advanced and 35% on growth. Is it? Wait, I think you're mixing Lightning funded accounts with advanced. Now you're making me unsure though. Let me double check for you. But it should be 35. Everything else wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it's both 35. See here. 35% consistency rule for advanced and growth. You're mixing it with the Lightning funded accounts, Bodhi. Ozempic on the Rock says, I'm so sleepy, Nick. The things I will do to not trade New York session. Oh boy. Yes, absolutely right. Next bar trader, this is candle 4 on the hourly. But I'm not looking to trade candle 4. Little Zax, let's get out of drawdown, baby. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's be patient and get out of drawdown. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. Yeah, Aditya, our lead designer, Simon, he's crushing it with design. That's why our landing pages and everything else looks so sick. Yes, Pedro, candle 3 is way better to trade than candle 4. I love candle 3. Let me refresh the like count. We're currently at 169 likes. Guys, we need 285. So you better hit that like button. Buy a trade, it says, so you don't sleep, do you? Well, I do. I sleep a lot, actually, 8 hours a day. But I have the perfect time zone to trade London and New York. London session for me is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then New York session starts at 3:30 p.m. It's great. I can trade both. Maybe, I don't think so. Robinho says, good morning, just here to drop a like and leave for work and the school run. You're amazing, man. Robinho, appreciate the support. Have a good school run. Gary, C1 is the next, is the one left to C2, and C4 is the one right to C3. So in this case, right, this hourly here, this one is the candle 2, actually. There you go. So this is the candle 2, which means this one is candle 1, then this one is candle 3, and this one is candle 4. The fractal model is always a 4 candle formation. After the 4 candles, a new formation starts. Well, it could be that within the formation already we see a new model form. But you always look up 4 candles. Franja says, Nick, sometimes get confused between a big wick down, which will go up, versus a flush down. Can you explain, please? It depends if we tap into important levels or not, honestly. Flush can very fast turn into a big wick, right? So always look at key levels that we tap into when we have a big flush. Because a lot of people, that's exactly when a lot of people get trapped, you know? Let me actually go to the 15-minute here to show you an example, if I can find one. I mean, this one is pretty good. Yeah, this one is actually ideal. You see, on the 2nd of October, right, we had this, that was Thursday last week. We had a big freaking move, right? So we went from, what was that? 25,180. Within 30 minutes, we were 144 points lower. But then look what happened, right? We tapped into previous month high. This green line here is PMH, previous month high. And what happened? Boom, we immediately get a wick because that is a very, very important level, right? We retest it again and then push out of it. So when there's a big flush, when there's a big move down or up, look at the overlaying or underlying levels. And if you see there's an important level, then take your profit before that level hits. That's how I do it. Or I missed the setup. Leah says, smash that like button, folks. 372 viewers versus 193 likes. Yeah, what the fuck? Not cool. Come on. Hit that like button. Chris Lee, first time tuning into London Sesh? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you from the New York session now. You're an OG. Joanna, watching the stream on the road from France to Italy? Let's go, man. Why do I say let's go, man? Let's go, girl. My bad. Taco Trader, where does the first candle start, or is it just continuous? Well, the first candle, it is continuous model, right? But basically, you identify a candle 2, and once you identify candle 2, you know one candle previous is the candle 1. Rabin, you're from Kathmandu? That's awesome, man. Pedro says, I'm thinking about moving to Switzerland next year. I'm from Liechtenstein, live in Germany. Would you move to Switzerland if you weren't from there? Well, I might be biased, but hell yeah. But to be fair, I mean, if you're from Liechtenstein, that is a pretty sick place to be as well. Not gonna lie. Liechtenstein is amazing. Rick, what indicator is marking out your US lows, bro? The Spaceman BTC key level indicator. It's a free indicator. Let's check here really quick. What's volume like? Yeah, it's a bit below average. Simon says, Nick, is NQ not low volume compared to New York? Yeah, absolutely. London session is way less volume than New York, but that's what makes it a bit more predictable, funny enough. Mr. One, go check on our website. I don't know. Ozempic, yeah, that's true. Everything is low volume when compared to New York session. Deep says, sir, Nick, come to visit India. Okay, maybe I one day come to India. If I come to India, my brother, where do I go? Where do I go? Where is best place to go, India? Oh man, it happened again. Sometimes I just can't hold myself back. Sorry. Sam says, stack of buys hit the NQ tape at 8:17 a.m., but all got absorbed and looks like we're heading lower. Yeah, let's see. Sam says, day one of 100k advanced account that I won at London Trading Expo. Short NQ from 25,162. Nice. Very good. Mehdi, Taj Mahal? Yeah, absolutely. I want to see the Taj Mahal. That looks sick. I'm sorry, Gary. Okay. I can do the head bubble. No problem. Okay. Sometimes I just do forget because only half my family is Indian and so I only do it half of the time. Deep says, visit Delhi or Mumbai or come to the northeast part. All right. Yeah, Mumbai would be interesting. Brett says, first is biryani. Chicken biryani. Like target for today. Future here is 285. We're at 226. Peter, I don't trade the 200 EMA. Thank you, Mohammed. Oh boy. The 30-minute candle. Looks like an ideal candle 2 closure. But then we're almost at target already, so not a big fan. We need to wait anyways for it to close. Ozempic. Nick is completing his metamorphosis into Rajnik Mohammed. Hell yeah. Yeah, don't be fooled by NQ. You can turn around anytime. Frania says learn to play cricket, Nick. Nah, that's not a sport that really interests me, honestly. Simon, Nick, what can you suggest for setups that shoot quickly with 0 to minimal drawdown for eval passing? Full port CPI. Full port CPI is a safe bet. Literally 10 out of 10, 9 out of 9 so far this year. Win rate 100%. If you don't want to wait until CPI, then an ideal candle 2 closure and then trading candle 3 on the fractal model. Rabin, I'm from Switzerland. Kevin, good morning. Patrick, no, I don't have any issues with Project X and TradeSyncer. However, sometimes it is a bit buggy. If you count that as issues, yeah, then I did have issues. Just make sure that before every session you disconnect and connect the accounts fresh. Pedro, traded dark web, libro. Okay, you guys are having your own discussion. Deep from Lucerne, Switzerland. Yeah, gold is nice for that short. I missed it. Nice chase. What's up, Kingdom Wanderer? Good morning. Gary, nah, full port New York Open isn't a safe bet, honestly. Patrick, what is full port CPI? Well, basically you set a buy limit and a sell limit sell stop right below where price is 30 seconds prior to CPI coming out, like 40 points higher and 40 points lower, whichever gets filled first, and then you go for like 70 points. It's gambling though, so don't do it. Ozempic says, took a GC short from the break of 5-minute orb. Didn't want to short it, but I just reached my first target. Gonna let the test run at the restaurant and start preparing for my day. I'll be back to ship post later. Nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, Roop. Switzerland is awesome. Pro trader. No, I do not trade silver. I trade gold. Dominic, welcome back, man. Says I've had sessions in uni on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday I took off, no trades, and now I'm back. Hell yeah, man. Good to have you back. So Dominic, we're soon going to have a second host for the London session. If everything goes well, we have the second host next Monday. So we might go longer then. With the London streams. Still in discussions though. Let's see. Andres, I don't trade currency futures. I'm the wrong person to ask that. Mohammed, well, because gold always gives us all-time highs. Just buy the dip and let it rip. Let's see. Kingdom Wonder, if you're not a trader, what would be your job before? Well, before I was a trader, I ran a coaching business where I taught videographers how to build a successful video business. And before I did that, I actually ran my own video business for almost 7 years. And then I sold it to the biggest video production company in Switzerland. That's what I did before being a trader. Baxter, can we see your fractal model settings? Well, I don't really mess around with it, just the default settings. Let's see. Azamitaka, I don't know. It's just how it is. Gold likes to move nice outside of New York. Roop, you say you can be host with Tradeify? Well, just because you remind people about the like count, that doesn't make you a host. We're at 242, by the way, guys. We need 285, so 43 more. Rabin, male or female co-host for the London session? Female. Now, what happened to the girl from last week? The host, she was good. I forgot her name. Her name was Celine. Simon, Nick, sorry for basics, but what do you mean by ideal candle 2 setup? An ideal candle 2 setup is when, for example here, when higher time frame candle, in this case, the 30-minute candle swept the high of the previous 30-minute candle, right? So right here. So we went a bit higher, swept the high, but then we not only close within the range of this previous 30-minute candle, but we close below the range. So once we close lower than this level here on this 30-minute candle, that would make it an ideal candle 2 closure. If we close within the range, it's just a candle 2 closure, not an ideal one. Hope that clarifies this for you. Let's see. Kevin, hit $2,500 drawdown lately. Trading has been whooping me. Just made back all that I lost. This 100K has really hit me. But sticking to the strat. That's good as long as you're sticking to the strat. Ali, thanks, man. It's a lot of hard work. Honestly. A lot of hard work. Dominic, you blew your growth eval? Like your zero to hero eval? Patrick says, Nick, I like the potential RR and continuation for gold. If we react nicely in this fair value gap and reject, we might see gold go down to New York low. Yeah, we might. Let's see. Maybe. Hey, Celine Trades in the chat. Celine is spilling the beans here. Says, I will be joining Nick on stream again very soon. She's spilling the beans, guys. How you doing, Celine? Crushing it? You ready for some more London streams? Rick, NQ long, maybe, if we get this 30-minute candle closure. It looks nice for a long, not gonna lie. We have a change in state of delivery already. Right here, we just need the 30-minute candle closure. However, we do still have VWAP above, right? Keep that in mind too. But I do like it for longs. I mean, if we enter long at the 30-minute candle closure, this would be what it looks like. We would have about a 16-point stop, 16.5 for, yeah, pretty much a 2-to-1 up to daily open. So we're going to take this once we get 30-minute candle close. I like it. I like it. Guys, get ready to long here if you want to follow what I'm doing. Gonna take it here already. And then on the zero to hero challenge account, we are in one mini long. One mini long, stop below the lows here at 35.25. I gotta set this up everywhere. 1 second. 1 second. All right. So we're risking $360 to make 615. That's the target. And then I need to set up my stop here as well. There we go. Pretty much to daily open. 184 is the target. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, we're in an NQ long. Why did I take this long? Very simple. 30-minute candle, right? Swept the previous 30-minute candle, had a nice bullish close. We had a change in state of delivery once we closed through the 147 level. and are now pushing higher. That's simply the reason why we took this trade. Gonna set up a 1 hour target here. 171. This is our 1 hour target, and then at 30, almost 31 points. Shortly before daily open, we're gonna take our second one. All right, there we go. Everything is set up now. So to repeat the entry, I'm gonna do this on the 0 to hero challenge. Entry on this trade was 25,153.50. Actually 25. The stop on it is 25,135.25. Actually 50. 50, come on, there we go. And then target is 25,184. So basically daily open. Let's see if and how this plays out. Let's see. If we get this trade, guys, we're almost back to break even on our 0 to hero challenge account. That would be nice. Not gonna lie, that would be very nice. Let's actually also mark the 1 hour here and 1.5 hour. Yeah, this is 50%. Then we're going to do 75%. So once we are at this first level here, we're going to move to break even. And then once we are at the second level here, we're going to move to 1 hour. And then we either hit 1 hour or full TP. Let's see what we can get. All right, back to the chat. Back to the chat. What we got? We're up 5 points right now. Let's see if we can get this push through 25,163. I'm going to be very happy. Very happy about this trade. Celine says, no trades for me yet. Had a good London session yesterday. Caught the longs. Nice. Hell yeah, Celine. That's what's up. Ward, have I had a win yet on this challenge? Yes, I have. Small winner yesterday. We made $200. Gary, yeah, we're going for the 184 level on the 0 to hero challenge. However, once we reach 1 hour, which is at 169, we're going to move our stop to break even. 1.5 hour, which is at 177, we're going to move our stop to 1 hour, and so on. Thank you, Frania. Yeah, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to follow along. Gary, if we get this trade, you will be in profit? Hell yeah, then let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you, Goiko. Appreciate it. Let's see how this plays out. I would prefer for it to hit TP. Duh. Let me refresh the like count really quick while we wait for this to play out. 270. Okay, we need 15 more, guys. 285 is the like goal to do another 50K growth account giveaway. Deep says, let's push it, baby. I'm with you. Leah, Nick, what's the max viewers you've had during the London session? 438 viewers so far. I think that's pretty much the record. But I mean, we just crossed 36,000 subscribers. Actually, just 36,100 now that I refreshed. So that's fire. Thank you, everybody who's new here. Patrick says, might get a gold C2 closure on 5 minute at 10. Yeah, could be. Looking nice so far. Peter, 30-minute candle sweep is enough if you have enough confidence. But my bias for today is bullish, right? My bias for today is bullish. I'm expecting that this was the down wick. And we closed, we actually took out this level here at 230, which was an important level. And then after that, we took out this level right here that initially took out this previous level, the 1020 level. So I see that we're taking out important levels and we get this 30-minute candle sweep. That's why it's enough. In a normal trend day, you wouldn't just go for a 30-minute candle sweep. That would be account suicide, basically. I mean, it could still be that this doesn't work out. Keep that in mind. Stein, do I trade micros or minis? I trade minis. So on my live account and my funded, I'm trading 2 minis right now. And then on my 0 to Hero challenge account, I'm trading 1 mini. That's what's happening. All right, let's see. We crossed the 285 likes count goal. Let's see, 295. All right, that's epic, guys. That means let's do a giveaway for a 50K growth account. 50K growth account giveaway. Here's how you participate. You have to like the stream. You have to subscribe to the channel. And once I give you the keyword, you just, no, that's actually for New York streams. My brain had a brain fart. Once I give you the Google form, you fill out that Google form once, okay? Not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, because if you fill it out more than once, you will get disqualified, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, the Google form link will be dropped in the chat in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Fill that out now. Only fill it out once though. Only once. I'm interested to see how gold plays out here. I'm going to switch to a 2-chart view. And then we're just going to do gold and NQ. Giveaway time, guys. Fill out the Google form in the chat. One, you get the golden medal for today. You're the first person to ask. How do you get the big candlesticks here? You use T-Trade's fractal model indicator. Let me check, Mike. Were you first? I don't know. Nope, you were not. Nah, not even close, Mike. You were 20th to fill it out. Rank 20. The first person to fill out the form today was Astro Willy JJ. Does not matter, Chris Lee. You can use whatever email you want. We don't even see that email. It's not for us. It's just for Google to verify you're a real person. Gary, you want to be banned? Doodle Capital, let's see. What were you? You're rank 26. Aku? I don't know what your username is. Roop, what was your number? I don't know what your username is either, so. Surab, when does the trade idea get invalidated? Well, once we hit stop loss at 25, 134, 50. Actually 75-ish. No way you made $1,000 on gold today? Hell yeah. Congrats. Guys, you have 1 more minute to fill out the Google form. Mike asks, Nick, have you met with T-Trades? Would like to come on a stream. I've not met with him. I've talked to him online. And he has been on a stream before during the New York session, actually. I like that gold pushes down here because that could move NQ up That would be nice. Do I ever DCA? Votes? No. DCA is literally the account killer #1. I did it a lot in the beginning. Made a lot of money and then lost all of it. 30 seconds left, guys, for the giveaway. Franja, Nick, when you are in profit a little, do you move stop loss to break even? Then you can re-enter if it goes lower? No, I don't do that. I move stop loss to break even once we're at 1 hour. In this case, 1 hour is going to be here. So pretty much at target 1. I'm going to move the rest break even. Taco Trader, DCA is dollar cost averaging. So basically you add into losers, which is fucking stupid. All right, let's pick a winner for our 50K growth account giveaway. Everybody who's filled out the form, you will be added. Everybody who has not, you missed out. Big time. I'm opening up the wheel of names really quick. Gonna add you all. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner for the 50K growth account, and let's hope it's a person that hasn't filled it out more than once. The good news, the form was in the chat. All right, the winner of the 50K growth account is Raphael, YE2BS. Let me double check if you didn't fill out your form twice. Wait, no, I fucked up. Nope, only once. All right, Raphael. Let me double check. Is that you on YouTube there? Yep, that's you. All right, Raphael, congrats. Make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you and send you your free account. YouTube channel description is where you need to put your email address. Let me just send your account information to Background Nick, and then he will send it out to you. There we go. Congrats. Nice, nice, nice. Getting a free account is always sick. Free money, literally. Free money, especially if you get it to pay out. Let's see, chat. Any questions? Anything you would like to know? This trade needs to push. Needs to push. Roop, yep. Unless we can get freaking 500 likes. But then 500 people would need to be watching. Let's see. We're hanging around VWAP here for now. John, you want to fade my trade? Do it. Go for it. Yeah, Leia, that's certainly a new record. 448 live viewers in the London stream. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Love it. Yeah, Mike, that's completely right. DCA is great for long-term investing. I mean, I do DCA on all my long-term positions. I DCA every month, and then on crypto, especially Bitcoin, I DCA every week, every Tuesday. Nah, matey, the afternoon folks, we call it beep-pop, not P-wop, beep-pop. Market Maker Mario, what's up, man? It's going well. How are you? How about you? We need to push Market Maker Mario because on the Zero to Hero challenge, we are in a long. We need this long on NQ. Please push the market up, Market Maker Mario. Sam, do you watch tape and order flow whilst trading as a further confidence beyond your T-Trades model, or stick with the model only? I just stick with the model. and I look at important levels. Leia, any particular reason why Tuesdays for crypto investment? No. Just once a week, and it happened to be Tuesday. Gary, what is BPOP? BPOP is VWAP, but it's officially changed to BPOP. Surab, should inversion of M5 fair value gap a bad sign and close it out because this is not what we want to see? No, I'm just going to hold this until we get either a new swing low so we can trail our stop, or we get stopped out. Oh, Market Maker Mario, you're in a long as well? Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're golden. Market Maker Mario is in a long. This trade is going to work out. We got confirmation now. We just need the push. We just need the push. Simon asks, Nick, where did you get your hair from? My dad, actually. And he got it from his dad. We all look the same. Look, I'll show you. Chat, you want to see a picture of my dad? Then you will immediately know where I got my hair from. Let me know. Pick from my dad, yes or no? Forex, yes, there will be giveaways on New York stream, as usual. Let's see. Nila, I know it was a sweep of the 30-minute candle low, and then 30-minute candle closure, candle 2 closure, and 3-minute CIST. All right, you want to see a picture of my dad? Here you go. Here you go, chat. That's my dad. That's where I got my hair from. Fortune Mash Trades, how many cups of coffee before the live stream? None, because I don't drink coffee. Gary says $70 million of payouts. Half of them are giveaway accounts. It's pretty accurate, man. Was pick Dr. Metzger the first? You know what's funny? Metzger is actually German for butcher. So he's a surgeon, but his last name is Butcher, which is kind of funny. People are usually scared. Abu, you say my dad is more handsome than me? Yeah, that's true. It's very true. Kirat, in the Zero to Hero Challenge account, I'm currently trading 1 mini on NQ, but in my other accounts, I'm trading 2. Thanu, no, that was not AI generated. That was an actual picture. Gizmo says, right, I'm short from 171, and now you're all long. That gives the confidence to keep position. Well, you can just add to move your stop to break even. VixLR, yeah, my dad looks like Kobe. Absolutely. He looks Arabic, does he? Hey, Ashutosh. Dr. Butcher. Oh, yeah, that's who I want to operate on me. It's literally like that. Like, people are so freaked out when they hear about it first. It's kind of funny, though. Believer, he's 62. Yeah, Patrick, it's Fair Valley Gap Ping Pong. That's what it is. Votes. Of course he's Indian. Duh. Here's doctor from India. Very good. Pip Hunter. Hell yeah. All right, once we get a closure here, let's see on the 3-minute chart. Yeah, once we get a 3-minute candle closure through the 5650s, we can then move our stop to 48 actually, technically. We didn't get it yet. We closed at exactly that level. So we need to push. We need more push. What is gold doing? Not much. Not much. So we just wait. My good friend and co-host Matt, he would say we're humping Bebop right now. The Bebop humper. Well, cut us trades. I hope that London will actually start pushing up at 9 a.m. UK time, which is going to be in 7 minutes. Actually, 8 minutes. My bad. This push is looking nice, though. I like it. And I also like that we respected the previous equilibrium, like equilibrium of the previous the previous 30-minute candle. 50-minute candle. The hell? Pedro says, your father looks like Lito, the aviation guy from Brazil. What? I've never heard of that guy. Let me check. Not really. Not really. This guy? I mean, I see why you're saying it, but no, I wouldn't really agree on that. All right, we're up 6 points now on that trade. Can we get the push? Can we get the follow through? That is what matters. That is the question. Yes, Aline. Where are the bulls? We need those bulls. Come on. Give us the push. Your father looks like Magneto with that slick hairline. Oh, chat. You guys are hilarious. I love you all. Yeah, Patrick, tell him. Break free, NQ. You were born to fly. Fly up. Kryptoneer, I'm located in Switzerland. Sid, you closed at $100. Well, congrats on $100. Yeah, Kenny Kane, the 3-minute is nice to trade off of. If you reference it with the 30-minute. Traded Arco, what is your father saying about you being a trader? Not much. I think he's pretty proud of what I've achieved. Maybe I do look like my dad. Yes, I know. Nins, 2 points away from Asia low on ES and we're going higher. What a tease these markets are. Well, we could also go higher now. 6 minutes until Tokyo session closes, and that is usually when we see a big push. Franja, do I ever scale in? No, I don't. I tried scaling in for a while, but I don't really like it, honestly. I just prefer to go in full size. Patrick, you're heading to Andermatt over the New Year's? Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Probably I'll be around. I mean, I'll be in the eastern part of Switzerland over Christmas and New Year's, but I might be around later. How long are you here for? Do I use VPS for trading IV? No, I don't. Why would I? There's no reason. You know what's good? This 3-minute candle close is going to be, most likely, is going to be through the 57 level, which is what we needed, right? So candle close through here. We have a new change in state of delivery, which means then we can move our stop up to here, which makes it a 5.5 point stop. So that is going to be freaking fantastic, especially right before 9 a.m. volume. So I like this push. I really like this push. The question is, can we get the follow through? We're up 10 points now. We're up 10 points. Let's see where this 3-minute candle closes. Gutchitarius, what are my settings for VWAP? It's just the standard settings, but I have it session anchored. Yeah, matey. Yes, Pedro. Here's the push. Let's see if we reject this level. This is going to be interesting. The 163. It's going to be an important level. But we might, like most certainly we can move our stop up here before this candle closes. or like right when it closes, which is before the 9 a.m. UK candle, which is nice. Jeremy, my usual good morning. First of all, my usual RR is 2 to 1. 2 to 1. All right, this 3-minute candle is 99% going to close higher than 157. So we're moving our stop 1 point lower than the wick, which is 47.75. That's our new stop. We now have like a 4-point stop, 4.5-point stop, which is pretty sick. So 47.75. We're risking $110 now on this trade, which is nice. Very nice. So we have minimized our risk. Worst case, we lose $110 today. Best case, we make a lot of money. Let's see how this plays out. But the risk to reward is now, at this point, it's 5.5 to 1, which is awesome. Now we just need the 9 a.m. UK push to pretty much tap into our TP1. TP1 is at 171.75. And then we can move break even. Actually, it's even earlier. It's 168.75 on our 0 to hero challenge account. Jeremy, I don't really give a shit about the orb during the London session. Good night, buy it, trader. Buy it, trade it. Yeah, Patrick, just send me a DM on Instagram. Maybe we can figure it out. Ola's dot, we moved the stop to 25, 147.75. Adam B, no, I just needed a closure through this 157 level. In 1 minute, we will know more about the 9 a.m. UK time push. It might stop us out pretty much immediately, or we just don't get stopped out and it pushes up. Let's see. Raiden, how do you do that charting in TradingView with the big candles? It's T-Trade's fractal model indicator. Thank you, Surab. Appreciate it. It's good. It's good to know that I can be of help and be of value with this stream. That's why I do it. All right, in 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds, we know more. It's either going to be a pump up or it's going to stop us out pretty much immediately. Let's see. Here it goes. Here it goes. We're technically still protected by the 50% equilibrium of the previous 30-minute candle and VWAP. So it's not looking too bad, honestly. It's not looking too bad. Trader guy, you got 10 points. Nice. Very nice. Now we need to take out London highs. London highs are going to be hard to take out. But once that gets taken out, we're pretty much at our break-even point. Break-even point is 169-ish. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get the push. Nice so far. As said, break even point is 169. This wick here is a bit concerning. The 166 wick. I do not want that to hold, which currently it is holding. So I'm going to move my stop break even here. I'm not risking this. Stop is break even already. Well, technically break even plus half a point. I'm not going to risk this because we're rejecting this wick. We are break even on this trade, guys. We are break even. If we get the push up now, even better. Even better. So worst case, we make $10 today. That would be the worst case. If we get the push through it now, well, then it's going to be nice. But it's struggling. And I don't like to see it struggling at this high wick, right, at 66. I want to see it push through cleanly, and if we don't do that, then I'm just not interested in taking the risk. So that's why I break even. Let's see what happens. Patrick asks, where does the volume come in from at 9 a.m. London time? It is because Tokyo closes. So Tokyo session closes at 9 a.m. London time. Sempic. Love your ship posts, mate. Getting the pullback now. Yeah, Jeremy, in this case, orb is London high, but that's not always the case. All right, are we going to get stopped out? Are we going to get stopped out? We're close. Unfortunately, very close to getting stopped out. If we do, then so be it. Then at least we didn't lose any money. We're not stopped out yet. Not yet. NQ hasn't moved much in our session. All right, we did get stopped out break even. We made $14. $14 on the Zero to Hero challenge account. Today, obviously, locking ourselves out now all day. Lock me out, boom, gone. Can't trade this anymore until tomorrow. So guys, another break-even trade, so be it. Let's get back to it tomorrow. Let me know in the chat, really quick, if you liked this stream, put a W in the chat. If you didn't like the stream, put an L in the chat. Next stream is going to be today at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, as usual, New York stream. And then we obviously have our next London stream tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. UK time. Looking forward to see you all in the next streams. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Always great fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.